Actually,
Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you? Hope you are all will be doing well. I'm your host and HR member of Women Fortune Tech, Yakut Akbar. As all of you know that today's webinar is about the phrases and no, sorry, it's about the parts of speech in our new course English language. As you all know that our mentor is Mem Sabiha Hadi. First of all, I welcome to Mem Sabiha Hadi and thank you so much, Mem, for your time. Mem, are you ready to start the session? Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hello, assalamu alaikum everyone.
जी जी मैडम आपकी आवाज़ आ रही है।
How are you all?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह वी आर फाइन।
Okay, let me share my screen. Is my screen is visible?
यस मैम।
My screen is visible now?
यस यस ये आपकी स्क्रीन जो है ना विजिबल है।
Okay. So today our topic is about parts of speech in English grammar. When we talk about English grammar, so the most important topic is part of speech in English grammar. Today we will discuss parts of speech, that what are parts of speech and what is the meaning of parts of speech. What are parts of speech? The definition of the part of speech is, in English grammar, all words fall into categories called parts of speech. This means that in English grammar, we categorize words into different parts of speech. So that is called parts of speech. Should I translate it in Urdu or not? Hello, should I translate it into Urdu or not?
No, ma'am, I think we got it.
Okay. And please give me a response. When I will ask a question, so everybody, you should give me a response, okay? Okay. These categories tell us how a word function in a sentence. It means that parts of speech, we categorize different words into parts of speech. And these parts of speech tell us that what is the function of a word in a sentence. For example, in a sentence we have different words. In sentence we have different words and we categorize these words into different parts of speech. So through parts of speech we understand and we get that what is the function of the word in a sentence. Okay, are you getting me? Hello. Hello.
Ji, ma'am, we are getting you.
Okay. Why parts of speech is important? Parts of speech is important because it helps to improve and enhance our writing and speaking. Also, it makes grammar and sentences construction easier. Means when we write a sentence and we know about parts of speech, so it will give a good grammar structure and it will also give a good sentence. There are eight parts of speech. Sorry. There are eight parts of speech: noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. These are parts of speech which is categorized in different words. Now the first one is nouns. What is noun? Actually, any naming word is called noun. Any naming word is called noun. Either the name of place, the name of person, the name of idea, and the name of place. This is called noun. For example, in this example, Ali is going to the hospital. Hospital is actually what? It is a noun because it is the name of place. So that's why it is a noun. And we studied that noun is a naming word. So hospital is a noun. So I will ask you that in this sentence there is two nouns. The one I mentioned, that hospital, but the another, who gonna tell me that the another noun in this sentence? Please give me a response. What is the another noun of this sentence? Girls, please give me a
Ali.
response. Yes. Why Ali is a noun?
Because it's the name of the person.
Yes, it's the name of the person. That's why it is a noun. The second example is my phone is on the table. In this sentence, phone is noun because it is the name of thing, and table is also a noun. It is also the name of thing. Third example is happiness is important. Happiness. Happiness the name, it is the name of something. So that's why it is a noun. Happiness is important. Happiness is noun. Now, pronouns. A pronoun replaces a noun to avoid repetition. Pronoun is a replace of a noun to avoid repetition. When we write a paragraph or we write 2 3 sentences, when we when we want to avoid the repetition of a noun, so we use pronoun. Like Sarah is kind. Here Sarah is a noun. Sarah is kind. Here Sarah is a noun. She helps everyone. She is pronoun. She is pronoun and she replaced the noun to avoid the repetition. So it is called pronoun. Sarah is a kind and Sarah helps everyone. So Sarah helps everyone. We replace noun Sarah with pronoun she. So here she is pronoun. Sarah is kind. She helps everyone. Ali and I are students. We study together. Here we is pronoun. It is the repetition and it's avoid the repetition of a noun. We have some common pronouns: I, he, she, it, we, you, they. He is used for singular male. She is used for singular girl, female. It is used for things. We is used for plural, and you is for used for the second person, and they is also second person. My, your, their, and ours. It is also a pronoun. So who gonna make example of pronoun? Girls, where are you all?
Like Sarah is a web developer and she's also a student of IT.
Yes. And what about the other girls?
Ma'am Sabiha is our English instructor. She teaches us very well.
Yes. Okay, good. And other, please. Don't shy. Give me a response because it is very important. You are all here for learning English grammar and English language. If you are not responsive, so what is the benefit of this class? Please give me a response. Okay. Verbs. A verb tells us what the subject does or what state it is in. It shows actually action or state, in which state the subject are, and what is the doer of an action. Like for example, a subject does, what the subject does or what state it is in. So this is a verb. Verb also shows the show action and show state. For example, she writes every day. So in this example, writes is talk about the subject. The subject is writing something. So she writes every day. Write is verb. Why it is a verb? Because it show action. He is a good teacher. Here is a verb. Why? Because it shows the state of he. Means he is a good teacher. So it shows the state of a he, that he is a teacher. They played football yesterday. Played is a verb because it shows action, that they played football yesterday. Now please underline the verb in. The first sentence is the baby cries loudly. So who underlined the verb in this sentence? Girls, underline the verb in this sentence.
Writes is acha, the baby cries loudly. Cries is verb.
Yes.
We are watching a movie. Watching is verb.
Yes, watching and cries are a verb. Now adjective. An adjective describe a noun, give more information. It means that adjective give us more information about noun. Adjective give us more information about noun. It describe a noun. It gives a more and more information about noun. For example, it is a sunny day. So it is a pronoun, and it is a pronoun of something. It is a noun of something. Okay. So it is a sunny day. Sunny is adjective. Why it is adjective? Because it gives information about the day. Day is noun, and sunny give the information about noun. So a verb that modifies or describe a noun is called adjective. So here sunny is adjective, day is a noun. Sunny is modified, day, so this is called adjective. She wore a red dress. Now here red dress. Dress is noun, red is adjective. Why it is adjective? Because red describe and modify a dress. Dress is a noun, and it modify red modify a dress. So red is adjective. Ali is a smart student. Here smart is adjective. Now adverbs. Adverbs describing and give us information about verbs. Like an adverb modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb. It modifies three things: verb, adjective, or another adverb. When we give answer about how, when, where, how often. How, when, where, and how often, these are a question words. When we answer about this question, so we will use adverbs. How is a question word. She speaks clearly. She speaks clearly. Speak is a verb, and clearly is a adverb. Why it is a adverb? Because clearly modify and describing verb speaks. When he arrived yesterday. Arrived is a verb, and yesterday describing verb. So yesterday, here yesterday is a adverb. Where the children are playing outside. Outside describing a verb. It talk about the playing outside. It give us information about the verb. So it is also adverb. How often? I usually walk to school. So here walk is a verb and usually describing that walk. Usually describing a verb, so that is why it is called adverb. Now you understand? You all understand that what is adverb?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now preposition. A preposition shows the relationship of a noun or pronoun to another word in a sentence. It means that prepositions show the relationship of a noun or pronoun in the sentence. Like how, example, the cat is under the bed. The cat is under the bed. There is a relationship between a noun or pronoun. The cat is under the bed. Bed is a noun and cat is also a noun. So preposition, what is the function of the preposition? Preposition show the relationship of a noun or pronoun in a sentence. So here cat and bed is a noun, and in the middle of the bed and cat there is a word and under. It shows the relationship of a cat और bed. The cat is under the bed. कि बिल्ली जो है वो बेड के नीचे, तो यहाँ मैं रिलेशनशिप शो कर रहा है ना. The cat is under the bed, so under shows the relationship, and a word which shows the relationship of a noun or pronoun in a sentence, it is called preposition. Another example is we walk to the store. We walk to the store. Here too is a preposition. He said beside me. He said beside me is the, here beside is a preposition. There are some common prepositions which are on, in, at, under, over, near, beside, between. These words are preposition because it shows the relationship of a noun or pronoun in a sentence. Now conjunction. Conjunction. Conjunction means connect words. Conjunction, what is the function of conjunction? It connects the words, phrases or clause. There are two types of conjunction. The one is coordinating conjunction like and, but or, and subordinating conjunction because, although, while. Example, I want tea and coffee. Here and is connect the phrase or the clause I want tea with the word coffee. So here and is a conjunction. She studied hard but failed. But is a conjunction because it connects a word, phrase or clause. I stayed home because it was raining. Here because connects the two sentences, because is a conjunction. Now interjunction. Interjection is a part of speech and it shows the sudden feelings of reaction or emotions. It shows what? Feelings, emotions or reaction. For example, wow, that's amazing. Here wow is showing the feelings, emotions. So that this is called interjection. Oops, I drop it. Oops, it is a very straight feelings and it shows feelings. So it is a interjection. Okay, now you tell me that what interjection would use if I will tell you that you won a prize. You won a prize. So what kind of interjection you use? Girls, give me a response. When I say that you won a prize. So what type of interjection you use?
We should use wow.
Yes. And what is your name? What is your name is Yakub?
Ji, ma'am.
Only you are active in my class. What about the rest? why they are not speaking?
Ma'am, I think you should also check the chat box because some students sending the answers in the chat box.
Yeah, they. But you should give me a response. Speak it, okay?
Ma'am, please scroll it and go to the first in the chat box. Then you also seeing the answers too.
So why they are not speaking? It is a English class, so you should speak, okay? Girls, don't shy, okay? Speak. Okay. Interjection is the last part of speech. Now let's review our today session. The first one is nouns. So what is noun? Give me answer
Name of person, place.
and thing. And give me also examples. You should make one example. Hello?
Ali Islamabad and table.
Yes. Now what is a pronoun?
A word which we use instead of noun, like she, he, it, they.
Yes, that's great. And why we use a pronoun?
To avoid repetition.
Yes, good answer. And what is verb? Now give me another person. Answer me.
Verb show
Word
us.
which show action in sentence.
Verb shows action. And also what it not only show action. Actually verb show action as well state. What is the state of a person, place or thing, okay? Now adjective. What is adjective?
An pronoun.
Your voice is chopping. Hello? What is adjective? Girls, answer me. Girls, answer me. What
Adjective
is adjective?
describes a noun.
Yes. And what is the example of adjective? You should make one example.
Like beautiful and rich. These are the example of adjective.
Okay. Uh, describe yourself in two adjectives. Hello? Anyone describe yourself in two adjectives. Girls, you should give answer me, okay? Participate in the class because it,
Ma'am,
yes,
example of adjective is I am very hardworking and intelligent student in my class.
yes, good. It is a correct example. Now, what is adverbs?
It describes verb like
Mhm.
she speaks loudly. So the
Yes,
loudly modifies the verb speak.
yes, and it only describe verb. It only describe verb or
No,
anything
it
else.
also describes another adverb.
An adjective, okay? Okay, now preposition. What is preposition? Girls, what is preposition?
It defines the position of an object. Like example, the cat is beneath the bed. It is in
Yes,
preposition.
yes. What is your name?
Iman Faisal.
And where are you from?
I'm from Karachi.
Your accent is very good, okay? You should
Thank
speak
you,
in
ma'am.
my class. You should speak in my class.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, welcome. Now, what is conjunction?
That joins two words, two
For
or more
example,
words.
for example,
For example, I like tea and biscuits.
yes, good. And what is interjection? Interjections.
Interjection is a part of speech which describe emotions and actions.
Yeah. So, what is the example of interjection? Sorry, it is an interjection, okay? Give me example.
Wow. Example, for example, we lost the game.
Oh, yes. Now practice, okay? Here I mentioned one part of speech that is quickly. So quickly is what part of speech?
Adverb,
Yes, good. And end, A-N-D, end. What part of speech is end?
Conjunction.
Why? Why it is a conjunction?
because it connects two words or sentence.
Yes, yes, that's good. Okay, girls, now it's time to you all speak in English. So you should speak something in English. Speak something in English.
Like what, ma'am? For example,
Something what you want, but in English. About your routine. Are you getting me?
Yes, I like to eat ice cream a lot, and I really go to amusement parks to visit them usually with my siblings, and my parents usually hang out with my cat and play around with him.
What about others?
And I usually do my study routine during the weekdays, and I mostly don't go out that much at that time.
Okay, thank you. What about others? we have so much time. It's 9:28. So you should speak something in English. It will enhance your speaking and your vocabulary, and also enhance your grammar. So you should speak, please. How many people are Leila Aziz? Okay, okay, I understand. And Yakut,
Ji, ma'am.
speak something in English. Your routine, your hobbies.
Okay, I woke up early in the morning and then I prepare myself for prayer. After prayer, I take a breakfast and then I went to my university. After university, I also take my web development classes and then I came home around about 6 o'clock in the evening. So that's all about my daily routine.
Okay, that's good. Anyone, please? Hello?
Ma'am, I think, ma'am, I think we should end our session. All the students hopefully got you what actually you are saying. So thank you so much for your time. The session was too much interesting and informative and interactive. And see you tomorrow. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Thank you.
Allah Hafiz.